Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's American Idol recap.
Well, the first 12 contestants out of the 36 are performing. Live for the judges.
Alright, they have, I was going to say 100. 1 minute and 20 seconds to show what they've got.
For some people, it's not enough. For others, it's far too long.
Yeah, so the top 2 vote getters, one girl and one boy, will move on, plus the next top vote getter.
Right, whether it's a boy or a girl.
Right.
Or a man or a woman. So let's give a shout out to Ted Danson and NPH, Neil Patrick Harris in the audience.
Right. Okay, so the theme tonight, the song that they chose had to be a hit from the Billboard Top 100 since it started,
wow.
Which means pretty much anything.
Pretty much. So Jackie Tohn, 28 from New York. I thought it was Tohn.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Tohn. 28 from New York was up first, singing Less Conversation by Elvis. Yeah. Okay. Bad outfit choice. Sneakers, spandex pants, and a tube top. Or a bustier.
It was a bad
It was
song
distracting.
choice,
yeah.
Too.
She doesn't have a bad voice. It was just
It's just the wrong choice for her.
Yeah.
And she has really good stage presence, but it was just not a good choice.
She had the crowd going, but she picked that sloppy, talky song with her acidy voice, and it just...
It wasn't working.
No. All right, Ricky Braddy, 26 from North Carolina, up next.
He sang A Song for You by Leon Russell. It was one of the better ones of the night.
Yeah, he sang it really well, but he just doesn't...
forgettable.
As is he, unfortunately. He doesn't have that star quality.
Right.
So...
However, on the other hand, Alexis Grace, 21 from Tennessee, she had a lot of star power, but I thought the vocals were, I don't know.
She sang Never Loved a Man by Aretha Franklin, and she had an amazing voice, but that song might have been a tad too big for her.
It's Aretha.
But she is believable.
Yes.
So she's got that on her side. Plus, she was featured a lot during the auditions. So that's a big plus. I have a feeling she's going to be one of the ones that's moving on.
Yeah.
You know, the guaranteed 3 that will be revealed tomorrow.
Next up, Brent Keith, 29. They had a little technical issue when it was his turn. They showed a freeze frame of Stevie Wright.
Stevie Wright, yeah.
And then Ryan was like walking him down to the stage. He was like, all right, let's just do your song.
Way to think on your feet, Ryan. You're a real cougar.
And then someone in the back was like, we got it. So
okay, now we'll roll the tape.
All right.
Yeah, so he sang Hicktown.
He took it a little country. Because
he is a little country. Not a lot rock and roll. So he's just average again. He wasn't featured a lot during the auditions. I think he's going to have a tough time moving on unless the judges throw him a lifeline.
I don't know.
Oh, Stevie Wright, 17 from California, was up next.
I was expecting a lot from her. She sang You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift because she wanted to keep it like young. Because they said she was too old. Blah, blah.
Right, because she sang At Last during the auditions.
All right.
It's too old.
It was a really rocky start, and it didn't get any better from there.
She's got a very weak voice for that song, and it seemed like she was running out of air all the time. I don't know whether she was just nervous, or she didn't know where to breathe.
I noticed that quality in her voice before, so I'm thinking maybe it was nerves, and she just couldn't, like, get a full breath of air.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a shame, because she showed a lot of promise during the auditions.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
Up next, Anoop Desai.
Anoop Dog.
Yeah, 22 from North Carolina.
He's saying Angel of Mine by Monica.
It was a safe choice for him. I mean, I was expecting big things from him. Maybe
him too, yeah. He has a lot of power, but he just did not show it tonight.
And he's got a huge audience following. I think he's going to be, a toss-up between him and Alexis Grace as my third choice, to move on. My top 2 are set in stone. We'll get to them. Casey Carleson, 20 from Minnesota, up next.
All right. She sang Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic by The Police.
Every little thing she did was wrong. First of all, she should not have picked a police song.
Only I can sing police songs.
Don't do it. Sweetie, you don't have the chops.
No.
She really didn't. She had a very weak voice.
It did not work with the song. It was just really, really, really
she
bad
didn't
choice.
have the energy either. Her
No,
energy
just
was
like,
very low during the song. And you know,
Yeah.
All right. Michael Sarver, 27 from Texas, up next. You know who he was. He was the...
oil rig guy.
He's the roughneck.
Yeah, so he sang I Don't Want to Be by Gavin DeGraw.
Right. And another safe choice.
It's a crowd pleaser, though. Everyone loves that song.
But his performance was kind of average.
It was average.
But he got the crowd going.
He stuck with the theme for the night. The theme they should have just said average.
Right? This whole show was very disappointing.
I was underwhelmed.
It was really lackluster. Anne-Marie Boskovich up next, 22 from Tennessee.
She sang Natural Woman.
Right. I wasn't feeling it from her. It was just like she was singing some song. I didn't really feel like she believed in what she was singing.
I mean...
So I didn't believe it.
Especially when you can compare it to Simone in, what's that movie? Al Pacino. That was a performance.
Okay. Yeah, I really wasn't feeling it from her. And Stephen Fowler, 26 from Ohio, was up next. Rock With You, Michael Jackson. You remember this guy. He forgot the lyrics not once, but twice in the Hollywood Week. Yeah. And still made it through.
There was like one or two moments in the song where I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
But, you know, average.
Again, though, the tempo was dragging. It wasn't upbeat. It was just like he was dying out there. It was at this point in the show that I wanted to blow my brains out. Because it was just so boring.
But wait, next up, Tatiana del Toro.
24 from Puerto Rico. This renewed my faith in American Idol. She is the Sanjaya of this season.
No.
It's hit or miss.
She can sing.
He could sing a few songs, too.
No, he couldn't. I'm not even going to let you say that. All
right.
All right. So she sang Saving All My Love for You,
Whitney Houston. Okay.
All right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but she was one of the best of the night.
She was one of the best of the night. It was unreal. Her personality's crap, but...
She was, like, all subdued and, like, quiet. It was freaking me out.
It was
almost,
weird.
like, sinister.
As bad as she sang that song, it was very good. And I think the, what? It was pitchy. She was not hitting everything.
Bad.
It was not Whitney Houston. You know that if somebody else had chosen that song and said, I'm doing Whitney Houston, they would have shredded them like ribbons. Okay, so she's one of my picks for moving on. Solely for the fact that the contrarians will be like, we're going to put like one of the crappiest people through. And she's the one.
She did a good job tonight. I'm sorry.
I know, but it's hit or miss with her, and her personality, like I said, is crap. So, yeah, Danny Gokey closed the show. 28 from Wisconsin, the church director musician. He sang Hero by Mariah Carey. Excellent song choice for him. He knows what to pick. He knows how to work it. He's the total package.
He was pretty much the best of the night.
He was the best of the night. He's likable. He's believable. He's got the story. He's, you know...
He had Jamar in the audience.
I know. And he can actually sing. He can actually sing. So, tomorrow is the results show. And we're going to find out which three are guaranteed to move on. But don't get too excited, kids, because some of your favorites that didn't make it through, there's still 3 slots open at the end of the 3 weeks for the judges to put their little mercy votes in. So we'll have to wait till tomorrow. And I'm telling you right now, definitely Danny Gokey. He's a shoo-in. And do you have any picks? No? You agree? Thank you. So till tomorrow, much love.